Salute to everybody who's been rocking with me. I'm subscribed. It's a great time to do so. Before the battle even starts, they introduce Cassidy out the gate. He's just walking on stage, just still talking greasy, and I respect that because he's been talking greasy this whole time, and he wasn't about to switch up, and him showing up before they even spit any bars and already talking greasy, that made us. And if it's possible to anticipate the battle even more, Cassidy did that. I think he built enough anticipation, but before the battle, before they even coin toss or anything, he's already talking greasy. Goodz gets on the stage, he's still talking greasy to Goodz now. So I respected that. First round was on Cassidy, and I ain't gonna lie, like out the gate, he surprised me. Maybe I shouldn't have been surprised, only because I've said his only real shot is in that first round. But I don't know, it's just, out the gate, the way the first few bars, the way he hit on the first few bars, I was like, wow, okay, here we go. The first half of his first round was good, and then it started like declining towards the end, but I respected that. Was it a beatable first round? Yes, but I thought, I was like, wow, he came through and he showed a few things, and it had me anticipating what the next two rounds from him was going to be like. Goodz gets there, gets his turn to go, and he does what we expected. He's out the gate, kind of, I don't want to say defending his culture because it sounds kind of messed up saying that, but it's pretty much what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because there's always that thing between industry rappers and battle rappers. So, yeah, out the gate, he was doing his thing, Goodz. But when it was over and said and done, I thought Goodz had the more consistent first round. Cassidy had a good first round. And, I seen people already telling me, people texting me or tweeting me, telling me, Cassidy got that first. Honestly, I don't think that. I think Goodz got the first, but I could see how somebody would say the first was Cassidy's best round. Second round goes, Cassidy goes, and he had like one or two bars throughout the whole round that was okay. The rest was bad, man. I won't even lie, it was bad, and I'm not saying that to try to disrespect Cassidy at all. I'm saying it from my point of view and off one watch. That second round was bad, and then Goodz went and he just absolutely dominated that first round. That I looked at, that second round, and I'm looking at the second round. I'm like, damn, if Cassidy even had a first round, if Cassidy had a second round like his first round, I think Goodz would have beat that. I would have topped that also. Cassidy's up there. He gets to a point in the second round where he's just so frustrated with the people who's booing or whatever that he just says a few things to the crowd and then quits the round and gives it to Smack. And that I was disappointed. Seeing him quit the round, I was disappointed. Now some people might say they don't think he quit the round. He definitely spit enough for it to be a round. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he stopped that short because he spit a whole second round, but you can see he had a few more bars and he just gave it up like here. I was disappointed to see that, to be honest. I understand it's a different process than when you're performing a song, so of course you could get frustrated by that. My issue was they were just showing you love in that first round, so you can't say people were hating. So the things he was saying to the crowd, I didn't understand, because like, yo, that first round they were just giving you love. How could you sit there and diss them for their reaction to your second round? That didn't make sense to me. Third round comes and it's almost like more the same of that second. That was really bad, man, and they were booing Cassidy. And a lot of people who were in the building who were part of the battle rap community were tweeting out and everything, saying how most of the people there were not battle rap fans. Oh, and by the way, I was told that the reason why Cassidy's second and third was the way it was because he wrote them like this. Yeah, you write bars while laying on your stomach. Anyway. So, if a lot of them who showed up are Cassidy fans and then they were sitting there booing the way they won that third, like, wow. You know what I'm saying? What can Cassidy say about that? Goodz gets up there and seals the casket in the third round. And one thing I could say is I can't remember if it was in the second round. I think it was in either second or third round. The bars about Goodz' daughter. Or one bar, it was a bar. It wasn't that bad. Honestly, that bar could be a general bar. He did tell him, oh, you get mad when people talk about your daughter, and then he made a comment about his daughter. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I seen some people making it seem. I respect that Goodz held his composure. I just wish that's something Goodz would do all the time. And I can understand why Goodz feel the way he feel, but it's just like you couldn't expect that. And now people are gonna look at it, and I'm pretty sure the bag was different. I'm not saying it wasn't, but there are people who are gonna look at this and say, "Hey, Goodz, if you let Cassidy get away with this, we don't want to see you get mad no more when people make comments." Is that a fair thing to say? I don't know. To me, no, because in general, I wish no one would say things about people's kids and dead family members the way they do in battle rap. A general bar is one thing, but a direct bar about them, I never like that. I never respect that. But I can see how people are gonna start saying that, like, "Hey, Goodz, you're gonna have to just deal with it because you let Cassidy get away with it, and he's not." According to everyone else, Cassidy is not part of this culture. Now, to me, he's not a battle rapper, so I don't view him as a battle rapper. But can you understand that? Can you see how people say, "Yo, he's not of this culture," and you let that happen? So now you got to take it in general. But at the same time, everybody knew, including Goodz, that was gonna happen at some point. He was gonna try to get Goodz off his game. Which leads me into what happened at the end of the third round. First off, like I said, you got to give Goodz his props for defending home turf, so to speak, and closing that casket the way it needed to be. You know what I'm saying? And my only disappointment, but I can understand why it happened, was that when the battle was over, Goodz walked off the stage. He didn't. That I saw on the stream. I don't know what happened afterwards, but that I saw on the stream, he didn't even shake Cassidy's hand. He was on some straight, yo, everybody moving, was like trying to get out of there. And I understand, maybe he was still hot about the whole line about his daughter, you know what I'm saying? It could have been any reason, I just wish to have seen them shake hands and just keep it pushing, because Goodz went up there and did what he had to do. My only other issue that I have to say about this battle was, number one, as always, these battles just take too long to happen. You know what I'm saying? And Smack is up there talking a lot. It's forever intermissions in between battles. The last RBE battle card that they did in Atlanta kind of laid out a good blueprint I want to see in battle rap, where the battles were happening a little faster. For us to sit here and spend a whole day, and if sitting here waiting for battles to happen, and if you're sitting if you're in the venue, you're standing that whole time, like I had plenty of times, like, yo, come on, man, just get the next battle rolling, So that's one thing. The other thing that I would like to see is, a lot of times these league owners, and I've seen it from my own eyes because I've been on stage, they also invite other people on the stage who didn't buy a stage pass. Some of their peoples, or whichever way you want to look at it, they let other people on the stage, plus entourages. So if you paid for a stage pass, now you got to look over entourages and the league owners or the host's guests, with all that money you spent on that. But then you got to sit here on top of that, whether you're at home or they're live, you got to sit there for another 5 to 10 minutes and listen to them not argue, that's the wrong word, but continuously keep telling the people on the stage, yo, y'all got to move back, y'all got to get spit, y'all got to, like, come on with that shit already. You know what I'm saying? Like, battle rap been going on long enough that we shouldn't have to deal with that. That's A. B, it's some of that is the league owners creating that. You letting all these people on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Anyway, all in all, you have to salute URL. You have to salute Cassidy and Goodz. Cassidy for all that great promotion. Goodz for going up there and doing what he was supposed to do. And like I said, in a lot of people's opinion, he was up there defending the culture. You know what I'm saying? Salute to them both. I wanna definitely thank Goodz for not losing his composure, and I want to thank Cassidy because I forgot to mention, in the third round, Cassidy did something dope where his scheme was pretty much about battle rap media and platforms. He mentioned Queen of the Ring, then he mentioned the different thing. I ain't gonna lie, if you let him, man, I got nothing but love for you, man, but that dude's Cassidy's up on you 4-0 already. You know what I'm saying? Salute the 3 letter man. Go subscribe to this channel. But yeah. Overall, in terms of this battle and everything, and all the hype leading up to it, man, I mean, battle rap definitely had a reason to be excited to see what was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And more eyes are on the culture, so that's always a great thing. But this is why I say these dudes don't belong here, man. It's a different thing. Like Cassidy went up there with all the confidence in the world, but you know, while he did have some schemes and did a few things up there that was like current battle rap, man, it wasn't lasting. There was nothing he could do, you know, for a complete round. Anyway, if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe. If you would like to support myself and the union members, you can go in the description and purchase a hoodie or a t-shirt. We will have some more merchandise coming soon, so the link is in the description. Thank you for rocking with me.